Hi, my gorgeous Aquas. It's Michelle from The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a general read for you for the month of February, the month of love. And I'm excited to do this for you. I'm going to actually use my brand new cards, these are special cards to me. There is quite a few that I kind of take a look at, and it's just, I don't know. When I pull these out, these actually just really felt special to me. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull a 6-card spread. This will be for all Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. Do check out those other signs in terms of those videos that are coming out. This will be a general read, a little bit different than my bi-weeklies, of course. With that being said, if you're not sure what your Moon, Rising, or your Ascendant or your Venus signs are, please be sure to check the description box below. Okay, there is a link you can click. Plug in all your data, it'll pop out all your information. If you're not sure and you're new to my channel of your exact time of birth, plug in 12 noon and that'll get you going, okay? All right, so I do have some incense going there. I love incense, so I thought that I would just go ahead and, bring the mood out a little bit, okay? All right, so if you see that kind of floating around, that's what that is. All right, and let's go ahead and get going. Now, please continue to like, subscribe, and note your comments below. You know that I very much appreciate it, so definitely keep that in mind. And definitely check out our Facebook page, The Guided Intuitive. There is a group that we have on our business page. If you click visit group, it'll go right into our closed group that we have, and it'll pose just a couple questions to you, and it'll slide you right on in, okay? So just make note of that. What else do you need to know? Check out our store if you'd like to for all our different merchandise that we have there, things that speak to the soul and to create a better environment to be more of a soulful living. Okay, so do check that out. And without further ado, let's get started, Aquas. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's see what is in store for you here. All right, let's do this. So, a couple more shuffles here so you can take a look real quick. I always like to do it, typically I like to do my reads during the day, but I will tell you, during these winter months, it's been a little bit more cozy. So I've been enjoying doing these reads, in the evening when it's a little bit more quiet too. So I don't know, I think that I just tend to vibe with that a little bit better. But in the summertime, I always do them during the day. All right, let's do this now. Let's see what's in store for you, Aquarius. Now, I do want to let you guys know is that so far, it's only January 12th, but I'm getting your readout for the generals early. You have over 46,000, 46,000, almost 230 is what we have there so far. And 184 comments. I will say that you are neck and neck with Virgo. Virgo is only 30 views behind you. But they do have a little bit more comments, so quite interesting there. So I just want to let you know I'm getting you and Virgo out early, okay? All right, let's continue this and see what we have here for you. All right. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we've got here for you. Okay, so the first card. Now, this is how you feel about yourself right now. And in the month of love, guess what we get for you, Aquarius, right out of the gate? We get love. So this is how you're feeling about yourself right now. And of course, I'm loving to see this because you know how long we all, yes, many of us already love ourselves, right? Okay, that's totally fine and dandy here too. But this is talking about that a beautiful relationship will soon develop. And what this is talking about also is that this relationship is going to continue to grow for many years. And there's going to be a lot of endless blessings that come from this, okay? So this is talking about it wants you to savor each and every moment together and always keep that flame of love alight. Now this, of course, in your heart and in your soul, because love is a magnet. And you can't help right now, Aquarius, attract love when you're having beautiful love in your heart. Ooh, I love to see this. Is so yummy. Okay, so I love this. Okay, guys, and so I'm thinking that you're really learning to really truly love yourself. And note your comments below. And I know that for many of us, many of you out there as well, it has is probably taken some time for you to kind of settle into this and to really get the gist of it. Now, I'm talking about the gist of it in your heart, soul, and in your spirit. You know, about taking the mask off, and really through this transformation that you have gone through, you're at the end of, and you're just coming right out of it. And look what pops out for the month of February 1st that comes out. You know, after going through the month of January, where you completed your transitions, for many of you, note your comments below, you come out into this really warm, beautiful warmth and protection of love. So if you're already in a meaningful relationship, currently right now, then your relationship is going to deepen, provided that you're always open with each other and you're also very receptive to one another's needs, because that's what's going to be really key, being receptive to one another's needs. But always express your insecurity that you have with your partner, because you will find that your relationship will continue to strengthen. Okay, and this is so key. You know, you don't want to go along with something that, you know, might not be a really good fit for you if you're in a relationship that's actually going that way, because it's going to be feeling like you're going upstream and not downstream, and feel like you're really, really growing. Okay, so that's what the card wants to let you know. Now, this could pertain to just loving yourself as well. So note your comments below, because I truly love this. So this is about how you're feeling about yourself at this particular moment. Now, what you want most at this particular moment is the messenger. Okay, so are you waiting for someone to give you some sort of message? Is it a message of love? Is there a message that you are waiting to come through? Because this is saying is that you're going to soon find yourself shining ever so brightly, because you attract much admiration, Aquarius, and attention from others. Okay, and our universe was, you know, born through this explosion of light, and in an instant it kind of expanded, you know, from this tiny point to billions of light years in every single direction. So you're about to experience this rapid expansion, and with that expansion, Aquarius, that's going to bring this increased recognition in your field of work or study. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, it's almost as if before you go to that next level, you're waiting to get some sort of guidance. Okay, and, you know, it's almost as if you're looking into the horizon. Maybe you're looking, you know, outside your window, and you're just looking beyond, or you're going in your imagination. You're outside in nature, and, you know, you're looking at the mountains and the trees, or at the beach and looking at the ocean. And as you look over the horizon, as far as you can, and it's almost as like your mind travels to that distant area, this is saying to be grateful for all the new experiences that are about to come your way, for all that you will accomplish. So this is about enjoying each and every moment, but also remaining very humble and very grateful. And then in doing so, what's going to happen is you're going to attract greater support from others. So you are a beacon of light, and you are a beacon of hope, and you are a source of inspiration for many that cross your path. So this is all about saying, go forward, be that light, and shine it upon others, because you have it to be able to do so. Okay, so that is what this is about. Now, many of you might be looking for a message from a loved one, a message, you know, as it pertains to that next step where you need to go, and that's what I'm feeling here. So note your comments below on what that is for you. Okay, now, what this is talking about is what you might be a little bit fearful of is the, you know, really connecting with that other person. Now, this is talking about the beloved. Okay, so maybe that you're fearful of a relationship that you currently have with your beloved, and maybe to go that next step, or to maybe you know, maybe express your feelings, perhaps, you know, at this particular time. You might, that you, in terms of your third eye, almost because it's so close to the third eye, that star that you are, Aquarius, is that you've been enlightened with your third eye. So in a relationship with your beloved, this is telling me is that you really need to express yourself, and you really need to, if something's not resonating with you, you do need to open up and have that conversation, because in doing so, you are going to be you're going to be that star that you are, but you're also going to really help shine that insight that you're truly, what you're feeling in your soul, and also what you're feeling through your inner guidance is telling you what you need to do. And if you don't, you're going to be very, very saddened about it, okay? So this is saying is to be that star that you are, right? Continue to be that star that you are. Love yourself and love your partner enough to take that guidance and that shining light that you're given, and to break through and to have those communications, okay? To have that type of communication. Because your heart is open and filled of love, and there's a lot of magical blessings that are being drawn to you. So if you're single, a loving relationship will soon be formed, and it's going to transform your life, Aquarius. Now, if you're already in a relationship, then your relationship is about to be deepened and transformed in some way, shape, or form, okay? Because love is a timeless state, right? It's spiritually interconnected. And you're going to be feeling a lot of gratitude for life, and also a lot of gratitude for your relationship with your beloved, okay? So look for these insights that's going to be gained from you, and make sure that you express them, and help bring out the best in each other, okay? Really, truly do that. Because love is a gateway of an endless universe. And, where there's a light of 1 billion stars out there, they all glow through one internal spirit. They truly, truly do. So a lot of your insights are going to be gained, and you each bring out the best in each other as it pertains to this relationship with you and your beloved. Now, your beloved could be that spouse, that partner, a significant other, a person of interest. It can also be your divine connection with your source, okay? So keep that in mind. So stay in the stars, that be that star that you are by acknowledging it, and let those insights come through for you. And don't be fearful of it. If it's something that does come up to the surface that you need to express, this card is saying is that it's going to help you and help your beloved to express that, and bring you even closer if it has to do with a particular relationship of some sort, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going for you. Now, this card is called Saint and Sinners. Beautiful card. Wow. And I haven't even seen these cards. I kind of went through them, but it was kind of interesting. So Saint and Sinners. And what I see in this is almost as that if there are assumptions that you are making about another person, or an event, it can turn out, Aquarius, to be completely wrong, okay? Because what you want to do is to realize that for every, thing that our mind comes up with, every theory, there is a contradicting, or there is an opposite one, right? Now, there might be more to this situation than meets the eye, okay? And that's what the card is wanting to say to you here, okay? Now, remember, not everything always, is as it seems, and the judgments that we make about others are also those same judgments that we make upon ourselves. So when you make a judgment about someone, even before you voice it, if that is something that you are just, if you really have to do for some way, shape, or form, I say, hold off on that. Really check in with spirit on yourself. See how that judgment, how that can point back to you. How does this feel for you? If you were to take that on, how does that feel for you? And does it have some resonance with that? So that's what the card is letting you know here, okay? So the thing is that they're the same judgments we make about others that we're making about ourselves. So you're not going to find peace and fulfillment, while holding in, I'm right and they're wrong type attitude, that type of thing, except that there's just no single truth that applies universally, and all things will become a lot clearer, okay? So just as there is a saint, there is a sinner. Just as much as there is a sinner, there is a saint. So what this really wants you to know is that in particular, that what is going for you is to recognize this, okay? Really keep this in mind and use your inner guidance, right? Here we come again with our third eye offering insights to you. And that's what this is bringing up, okay? So, just keep that in mind, all right? Now, as we move on to the next card, this is saying what could be something that you could work on. And this card that comes out, my dear Aquas, is gratitude. The more that we talk about gratitude, the more that we appreciate ourselves and appreciate others and everything that we have in our life, the more light that springs around us, right? There's this passionate, color red that's coming through here, but you bring in the light when you focus on loving others and loving yourself, okay? So I think this is definitely something to keep in mind. Quite beautiful. And when I see the gratitude card, it wants to tell me is that if you're struggling at this point, Aqua, if you're struggling to make ends meet at this particular moment, okay, or you're experiencing challenging times in your career or business, you may overcome the present difficulty by focusing on gratitude, okay? And I have got to tell you guys, I've taken that on myself, and oh boy, does it reap rewards. More so than you can ever even imagine. And I just implore you to take that on and to really stop dwelling on things that are missing and focus on things to be grateful for, especially things that you already have in your life. Because you don't realize how much there is that you can be grateful for. And how much the universe really showers you with blessings unless you stop and think about that for a moment, okay? There's no need for fear. There's no need for negativity, because all that's going to do is block that eternal stream of abundance for you. And you want to keep attracting all that abundance that can come through your life, okay? And especially as you go on into your relationships, your career, your business, if you are coming to a point where you need to have some sort of answers, you want to let that universal flow of abundance keep flowing, right? We want it to keep flowing. So have faith and be grateful and focus on all that is positive, and all soon is going to be resolved for you. You can expect to make a very positive outcome over this, upcoming, 3 months or so here is what I'm thinking of, okay? So give thanks to all the blessings in your life. Give thanks for all the abundance of life. And know that, Aquarius, you are extremely safe at this time, okay? Really focus on that, okay? Because it's really coming out that what might be going against you is not being as grateful as you might could be, to which that you could bring all of this golden light around you and have more abundance come to you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the final card here. Oh, look at this. Here's the beauty of these cards here. This is about acceptance. Take a look at this, okay? So quite beautiful. And what this talks about to me, when I see the word acceptance, this is not only accepting the beauty in you. Now, sex is neutral, so this is just as well be male or female, okay? So keep that in mind. But the acceptance here is talking about that this is like the key word for you in like the month of February. It's another key word, okay? So you've got the power to bring balance to an area of your life that's really causing you concern, by accepting things just as they are, okay? Whether it is a relationship, whether it is a business, whether it is a situation, a love, a situation at work, whatever that is that brought you to my channel today, don't try to change what is beyond your power to change, okay? This is saying focus instead over that which you do have power over, okay? And you've got the power as to how you're going to react to events in your life, right? And accepting the attitude of gratitude and really focusing on both sides of a situation and ridding of any judgments, and focusing on the love and the love that's coming to and through you is going to be just bring so many beautiful messages right to you, okay? So the card is all about acceptance, right? There's no point in worrying about something, if worrying about it's going to make zero difference, okay? And I'm talking zero difference, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. It's not going to be a difference. So what this is saying is save that precious energy of yours, transform that energy and change it into a frequency that is going to, move you into making most of what you have, and accepting where you're at right now. Now, it doesn't mean that you're giving up your dreams, your hopes, or aspirations, Aquarius. Just know that there is a higher purpose to things, and we have to trust that all is going to work out for our highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. So if you're questioning a relationship at this time, Aquarius, a situationship, whatever that is, sometimes we have to just trust the divine that's all's going to work out for the highest good and the highest good of all concerned, okay? So just believe that the forces of life that are with you, they're always with you. They are not against you, okay? And that attitude of gratitude is going to really push you through in this month of February. I will tell you, it'll really help you move forward, okay? So acceptance is kind of like the outcome that we have here. I'm going to pull some other cards that's going to help you in terms of a situation, what that is for you, okay? Context, okay? So what this tells me is that we want to put things in a little bit more of context, right? So take a look at this card, and what this is telling me is that one piece of the puzzle is in isolation, okay? And sometimes if we make a decision based on just one piece or one perspective of something, that we don't see the whole picture, and therefore we can make a wrong judgment. Remember what we talked about on this card. So this brings out that put things in context, okay? Avoid reading too much into something, and taking in the fuller picture is going to help you. And that will take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort, but it's going to bring that perspective that's going to be necessary for you, and that is required in this situation. Because if you overreact, or misunderstand, it can cause all these fireworks, right? It can cause fireworks. And the true meaning from this situation is going to come with broader context, okay? Don't label things always, as always good or bad, right? There is opposites, but also we are one in spirit. We are one in life, in one breath, in one living, in one eternal moment, right? We're all, we all have a moment, and it's an eternal moment. And if we divide life into categories, it's going to bring us a lot of imbalance and suffering, okay? So that's all this is basically saying, is that there is a never-ending story that's always unfolding every minute, every second, and every minute of each and every day. And there is a new beginning and adventures that can happen in every second and every minute of every day. So this is about embracing it, living it, loving it, really be it, and meditate on it, and be invigorated by it, and be joyful about it. Because all above all of that, remember that you are in it. So, the context of the situation, this is just basically saying, don't just look at one piece and make a decision, okay? Whatever that's brought you here to my channel in your situation, okay? And because you are going through this evolution that is bringing you a revolution, okay? And this is going to cause a revolution that is inside you, okay? And that is quite beautiful, Aqua. It's almost as if you've got this, it's almost as if that you are you're recognizing these things, and recognizing how, whether it is judgment and putting things in context and learning gratitude and acceptance of yourself, it's bringing this beautiful flow of revolution inside yourself. And it's almost, it's time for you in this revolution to revolutionize yourself and what you want as you move forward, in this new year, okay? Because it's not late to really claim that life that you want for yourself. There's no one right or wrong way to live your life, or to how to follow your path, okay? So this is saying maybe some planning, some planting and nurturing are going to be necessary. Okay, it could be that the case. Okay, so keep that in mind. That might very much well be the case as you kind of put things in, because you're moving on. Life is not always harvest to harvest to harvest to harvest, right? It's about putting things in context, laying the groundwork, having the gratitude, having the acceptance, having the love, getting these insights and pulling these through and expressing yourself in your relationships. And that creates this beautiful revolution inside yourself, okay? And it's quite beautiful, okay? So it's almost as if you don't compare yourself to anyone on your journey or your markers or your achievements, because you're going to miss the signs that your season is now. Your season is on its way. It's coming and up and coming, and you're probably in the process of doing it, but this is your season, and it's your season of revolution. So I say, for you guys to really move forward in that. So, this is so beautiful for you. Now, what is going to help you in this process for you? What's really going to help you in this process for the month of February? What do you need to know? Okay, so acknowledge your fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, so don't be in denial. Okay, don't go on with something that does not sitting right with you when your insights or your third eye are saying something. If it needs to be said, this is saying to go for it. Okay, so that's what this is talking about. So don't be in denial. Express it, with love, gratitude, and have acceptance through this process. That'll help. And worry. You're leaving the worry behind because it doesn't change your outcome. Yes, okay? I love this. It doesn't change your outcome. So you're creating that new revolution inside you, and you're accepting yourself as you are, but also as you uncover all these beautiful things about, putting things in context and having gratitude and having more of that gratitude and love come to you so you get more insights. And then what is the final card that can really help you here? Self-esteem. Yes, Aquarius, you are just taking off, and I love it. All power to you. You possess the gifts of the soul, and you are going to benefit not only yourself, but you're going to benefit others as you take these into play, and you create that foundation that's going to be the catapult that's going to push you off into your revolution. So I love this for you, Aquarius. Now, any final guidance that we need from the Rude cards? What is it that you need to hear but you don't want to hear? Anything else that we could add to this? Things can be worse. What this is saying, and I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to tell you this, be grateful, okay? Be grateful. This is a reminder for this, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the month of March, and until then, namaste.